Faith that does not quit. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 39. The word of the Lord says, "But we do not belong to those who shrink and are destroyed, but to those who have faith and are saved." Real faith doesn't run when things gets hard. It stands when others sit, and it keeps going when others stop. Mga igsuon, dili lalim ang kinabuhi. There are times when we feel like giving up. There are moments sa atong kinabuhi na nagampo ta pero murag walay tubag. Nagtrabaho ta pero murag walay resulta. Nangalagad ta pero murag walay nagtanaw. But the writer of Hebrews gives us a strong reminder that we are not quitters. We are believers. Not because we are strong, but because God is faithful. Today, let me share 3 reminders from Hebrews chapter 10, verse 39. The first reminder is, our identity is in faith, not in fear. The verse says, "We do not belong to those who shrink back." This means we're not made to retreat. God didn't save us to be prisoners of fear, but He saved us to be people of faith. To shrink back means to pull away, to back down, to give up. But as believers, that's not our nature. Yes, fear is natural, but faith is supernatural. And that's what lives in us through Christ. Apostle Paul reminds Timothy in 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. It says, "God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline." When you feel afraid, remember that fear is not your identity. Your faith is. The second reminder, our integrity is shown in endurance. The verse continues, "Those who have faith." Real faith is not loud. It is all about long walk. Endurance doesn't mean perfection. It means refusing to quit even when everything inside you wants to give up. This is what Apostle James meant in James chapter 1 verse 3. The testing of your faith produces perseverance. And remember mga igsoon, sometimes the greatest proof of our faith is that we did not give up. We kept trusting, we kept serving, we kept believing even when it was hard. Faith is not proven by how excited you start, but by how faithful you finish. Third and last reminder, our inheritance is salvation, not shame. The verse ends with, "and are saved." Those who kept the faith even when it's hard, they don't end up in regret. They end up in reward. God honors those who don't quit. And there is a crown, not for the fastest, but for the faithful. Yes, we may lose things in this life. We may be misunderstood, delayed, or even discouraged. But we don't end in defeat. We end in salvation. Mga igsoon, maybe you've been discouraged. You've been waiting. You've been working. You've been holding on. Don't quit now. You're closer than you think. Keep praying even when it's quiet. Keep serving even no one sees. Keep believing even when it's hard to feel. Because you are not of those who quit. We are of those who endure by faith. So stand strong. Hold your ground. Because the God who started the work in you is faithful and He will finish it. Good day and God bless everyone.